There's a story that Bashar tells, and it's a story that I've told because it happened to a friend of mine, and it's a perfect illustration. Did you ever hear him tell the story of the
No,
photographer?
but I literally was going to ask you if there was a story, so you're already getting the message.
A very good friend of mine is this fantastic photographer. She takes gorgeous pictures, and mostly pictures of things like sacred sites and stuff like that. But at one time in her life, that was her dream, to go around the world, take pictures of all the sacred sites, the pyramids, Stonehenge, Angkor Wat, whatever. She didn't have the money to do that. Now, she understood the principles that Bashar was talking about, so she didn't let herself think this could never happen, which would have prevented her from having an inspiration. But the inspiration, most people would have said, that's crazy. That'll never happen. You can't do that way. But again, she didn't pay attention to that. Her inspiration was, okay, I know this sounds nuts, but I'm going to go to the airline and I'm going to ask them to fly me around the world for free so I can take all these beautiful pictures. She knew there had to be some form of exchange. It's not about just being handed things on a silver platter and screw everyone else. So she went to the airlines and she said, look, here's my portfolio. You can see I'm an accomplished photographer. If you fly me around the world to these sacred sites, I will take those photos. You can use them in your brochures to attract tourists to your airlines, because you're not going to find pictures better than these. Not only did they agree, they paid her, put her up in the best hotels, fed her like a queen, and she lived her dream because she was willing to stay in the state where it might be possible that there is a path for me to accomplish my dream, even if it's not in the way people think it has to be done. So she was open to different forms of abundance, open to different definitions of how something can be accomplished. And she understood there is always a path that works for you. It might be very different than the path that works for someone else, but we are all unique individuals. And if you are willing to open up your creative inspiration and imagination, you will discover, no matter how crazy the thought may be, you will discover there is always a path that works for you. If there wasn't, I guarantee you, you wouldn't be here, because creation doesn't make mistakes. Whatever it is that you think truly will actually work just for you will work if you are willing to discover what that is. There's always a path.
But there's also a surrender around letting it unfold.
There has to, because part of Bashar's principle is no insistence, no assumption, because you don't know what the ultimate outcome actually needs to look like. That's the truth of it. You can have your image of it. You can say, this is the ideal outcome. I'm imagining this picture. I see myself in this scenario. That's fine, because the purpose of that is to get you into the state of excitement about it. Not that it has to happen exactly as your physical mind has seen it, because your physical mind is limited. And what to the physical mind may seem to be the highest thing, to the soul is just the beginning. And it could deliver even better things to you in a better way than your physical mind was capable of imagining. So when you understand that insisting that it has to come out the way your physical mind pictured it, when you understand that's actually possibly a limitation on what could happen, you'll stop doing it. And you will just get yourself excited by the picture, by the visualization as a symbol of the outcome, an energetic symbol to get you excited about it. And then your soul can deliver what you actually need that is equivalent to that energy.